Luke 23, 39 to 43 is one of my favourite passages of the Bible because it's where Jesus is lying on the cross and one of the thieves starts to mock him, and the other thief asks Jesus to remember him when he comes into his kingdom. And Jesus replies, "Today you will be with me in paradise." And to me, it shows us the great hope that we have in Jesus when we look to him and acknowledge him, that he can show us a way to be different, and he can turn our feelings of hopelessness to feelings of hope and peace and joy. And so I'm going to show you a prayer resource that you can use that will help you if you are feeling hopeless, to turn to the cross and to try and receive some of that hope and joy that Jesus can give us. So the way that we're going to do it is to start with a cross like this, not quite in the middle of the page, slightly lower down. You'll see why in a moment. And then we have these little corners that sort of face away from the cross. And then opposite each one, we have a dot, like so. And I'm going to use a different colour to show you. We start here with this L, and we make a little way to the cross. And then we move to the first of our dots, and we form another little arch over there, and then we come to the end of this L, and we form another one that goes to the dot. We come to the end of the cross, around we go again to the L, and then we come here this way, around we go. You may be wondering what I'm doing if you've never seen this before. Around we go again. Join that there. And a couple more. All the way around here. To there. And then the last one goes all the way around like that. It's the very edge of the page, and it comes around like this. And you may be thinking, oh, a maze. But actually, it's not a maze, it's a labyrinth. And the difference between a maze and a labyrinth is that a maze has it's a puzzle really, and it has lots of dead ends and lots of ways where you can go wrong and maybe never find your way out. But a labyrinth only has one path, and it has a start place and a finish place. And this labyrinth you do on a piece of paper, and you might do it with your finger. And you basically start at the beginning of the labyrinth, and you give you think about a situation you might be facing today that feels hopeless, or you might just feel the general hopelessness of the world at this point, I don't know. But whatever you feel hopeless about, just be assured that you can bring all of that to God, and this is one way to do it. So you use your finger and you follow around the path, and you can't go wrong. And as you do so, you do it with a kind of attitude of prayer, and you ask God to show you and to talk to you and to change you. And you will see, as prayer often does, it may not change the situation entirely, but it may change you. And when you get to this point, you will be at the cross. And then I just invite you to stay there for a while and receive the peace and the joy and the hope that this cross can bring to you and your situation. And then you can turn around and go back again. And you should find that you come all the way out again. You go all the way around the entire path, and eventually you should come to the place where you started. Try it.